News 45 will return on the 15th of August with a special 30-minute edition for VJ Day. In a little over an hour on BBC1, you can see live coverage of the grand finale to the VE Day celebrations in Hyde Park in London for a night of music, performance, pageant and history, including the lighting of the first of 1,000 beacons across Europe by Her Majesty the Queen as the nation celebrates.
You're a waste of space.
One of the BBC's best-loved comedy series returns.
The continuing story of the BBC at war sees the birth of the war correspondent.
Hello, BBC. This is Godfrey Talbot.
Comedy coming next on BBC One, and Gary's still two-timing in 2 times in Goodnight Sweetheart.
This week, the stage is set for the girls' grand finale, with some familiar faces.
I'm a Londoner.
That I love London, take me through. And some familiar tunes.
Come on!
Kimmy! I think it's a kind of well.
So will the girls be on song? Find out. Thursday, 9:35 on BBC One.
It's big. It's huge. Yes. Tell them what it is.
But it's all right, but what do you do?
I'm like a really hot book. I'm leather-bound, well-thumbed.
I gotta check out what the kids are digging these days. The Lenny Henry Show, the funk starts here.
Saturday nights from the 1st of April on BBC One.
Yes.
Nicholas Lyndhurst stars in the comedy now on BBC One, finding the present tense and the past a little imperfect.
Good night, sweetheart. All my prayers are for you. Good night, sweetheart. I'll be watching over you. Tears and parting may make us forlorn, but with the dawn, a new day is born.
Crime.
You could have heard every word.
Bugs begins Saturday, 1st of April on BBC One.
Yes!
Crime busting for the 21st century.
They're onto us, Ed.
The Both and Beaumont teams are all square when they begin this week's round of A Question of Sport in half an hour on BBC One. But then we're all square right now. A Question of Sport, next on BBC One.
It's the spring collection that everyone will be talking about.
What's your tarty?
The show the stars are queuing to be a part of.
Do you want a drink? You're right. Go for it. It's very difficult, very difficult.
I never really see what it is you actually do.
My PR thing! People, places. Lulu!
I'm her #1 client. She tells everyone that.
Absolutely Fabulous returns to BBC One on Thursday, the 30th of March.
And star of Absolutely Fabulous, Julia Sawalha, reveals her love-hate relationship with Safi Darling in the latest issue of Radio Times, which also contains complete listings for all major satellite and television channels.
Take Baldick off the spit. No. I've got a plan so cunning you could put a tail on it and call it a weasel.
Blackadder is back. Tonight, 10:20, BBC One.
A question of sport now on BBC One. Which team will emerge the leader from this evening's game?
Hello, welcome to Question of Sport, and Bill Beaumont has drawn level with Ian Botham at 9 rounds each. On Bill's team tonight, Peter Baker and John Crawley. Peter is a former Walker Cup golfer who's made a big impression on the Pro Tour. He was outstanding in the European Ryder Cup team, winning 3 of his 4 matches. John is the Lancashire and England batsman who played his first full season with the county last summer. He made over 1,500 runs and has now played Test cricket against both South Africa and Australia, where his scores included 2 half-centuries. Ian is joined by Mary Thompson and Dean Saunders. Mary has twice been voted Britain's #1 3-day event rider and was a member of the British team that won the European Championship in '91. One of the most consistent riders in the sport, she was a member of the all-female team that won the Championship of the World for Great Britain last season. Dean is the Aston Villa and Welsh striker. Having helped Liverpool win the FA Cup, he scored twice in the final when Villa won the League Cup last season and has won nearly 50 caps for Wales. Good luck, team.